Welcome to Yoga Stretching. So this is a class, a 30-minute class, and today we're actually focusing on the neck, shoulders, and spine. So we're going to be using a blanket. So if you can go grab that and just have that around you. We're not going to need any other props. Just grab a blanket for now, and you can sit on it. As you find your cross-legged seat, so that you can start finding that long spine. So we're going to start just like this, sitting cross-legged. Let's all start closing our eyes, relaxing our shoulders away from the ears. Finding that length in the spine. Ears over shoulders, shoulders over hips. Just let your hands land softly, gently on your knees or your thighs. And as we always do in all of my classes, we start with a little bit of breath work. That's just going to help us tune inwards and calm the mind, calm the nervous system, so we can practice from a clean slate. So let's inhale through the nose. Inhale into the chest. The ribs expand. The belly, sides, and lower back expand. Lengthen that spine as you ground your sits bones and lengthen the crown. Top of the breath. Open your mouths and sigh out. We're going to continue like that for a few more rounds. So inhale through the nose. Chest, rib cage, belly expand. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. Open the mouth and just sigh out. Just feel how good that feels. One more time on your own. Feeling the sensations inside your body as your thoracic spine, your chest, everything becomes bigger and fuller, more spacious, and side out. All right, we're going to do the same thing, but this time we're going to exhale through the nose. All right, so inhale, 1, 2, 3. Feel that belly expand. Exhale through the nose. 3, 2, 1. Feel your shoulders and neck relax. A few more rounds like that on your own. Counting 3 on the inhale. And counting to 3 on the exhale. Notice how everything softens all of a sudden. Inhale to 3. Exhale completely. Try to keep your shoulders relaxed while we do these circles. So keep lengthening the spine. On the inhale, we're going to lift the shoulders up towards the ears. On the exhale, roll the shoulders back as if you could bring your shoulder blades together. And then on the exhale, lower the shoulders away from the ears. On the inhale, bring your arms forward, bring your shoulders forward, reuniting the pectoral muscles as you roll the shoulders up. Top of the breath. Exhale, shoulders back and down. Continue like that a few more rounds. Inhaling, shoulders around and up. Exhaling, shoulders back and down. And notice, explore your shoulders. Explore the sensations in the shoulder joint, shoulder girdles. We're moving slowly so that we can pick up that information that our body has readily available, yet we often don't pick up. So you might hear some clicks and some pops. That's normal. That's your joints letting go of tension. Can you make your shoulders a little bit more spacious, still moving within comfort, but can you draw your circles maybe a little bit bigger? On the next inhale, we're changing direction. So inhale the shoulders back and up. Top of the breath. Exhale, shoulders forward and down. Keep your eyes closed if you can and just keep moving on the breath. This seems so simple, but it's so good for our joints. When we move within the comfort zone, but dynamically, we're able to re-lubricate the joints. In this case, it's the shoulders, the shoulder blades. Few more cycles like this on your own, feeling how you're removing tension in the area. We're warming up, removing tightness. Often what we need is just to move gently, comfortably. Welcome, Carl. All right, and we relax the shoulders down. Now we're going to bring the right ear to right shoulder. Spine is still long. We're just letting the head bend sideways, but at the same time, we're lengthening the crown of the head away from the base of the neck. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. Even bring your fingertips on the floor if that's available to you. That's going to deepen your stretch. Keep lengthening the neck away from the base to protect your cervical spine from overbending. Deep inhale into our beautiful bellies. Complete exhale. One more like that. And on the exhale, let's bring chin to chest. Relax the shoulders. Feel the stretch in the back of the neck, the shoulders. Keep lengthening the spine. 3-part inhale, 3-part exhale. Feeling those muscles, the fascia around the neck and the shoulders slowly releasing. Since we're breathing and moving meditatively, we can pick up what our range is for today. We don't want to go beyond that limit. When we go beyond, when we stretch too deep, too fast, we actually start to activate the sympathetic nervous system, which in return speeds up the heart, speeds up the head, starts to get us all nervous, and we don't want that, so we just play within the comfort zone. On the next inhale, bring the left ear to left shoulder and hold. Keep lengthening the shoulders away from the ears. Keep lengthening the spine. Keep lengthening the crown of the head away from the base. Most of us have tight shoulders, tight necks. When we're on our phones, on computers, we're always rolling our shoulders and head forward. That creates a chronic tension on those muscles. Eventually, those muscles believe that that's the normal way to be, so they always stay contracted. A few more breaths here. Finding that balance between effort and ease. In any of our exercises in my classes, if you ever need to tone it down, just tone it down. It's your body. A few more breaths here. Now we're going to move dynamically. So on the exhale, bring the chin down to chest any amount. On the inhale, bring the other ear to shoulder, top of the breath. Exhale, chill down to the chest, and then roll over the other ear to the other shoulder on the inhales. Just continue like this on your own, drawing half a circle. Back and forth. exploring our bodies, exploring what's tense, and just making a mental note. Every day is different. But sometimes we tend to create the same habits on the same part of the body. So when we move slowly, this just helps us to make those mental notes. On the next exhale, bring chin to chest, and let's just lift the head back up. All right, we're going to start moving the shoulders again, along with the neck and along with the breath. So let's start moving the arms on the breast. Inhale the arms up and above. Reach up. Really pull those shoulders out of the sockets as you reach your hands up. Exhale the hands down, fingertips to touch the floor. Inhale, really spread the arms away from you. Make this like a big circle, as big as you comfortably can. Exhale, hands down. Few more rounds like this. As we start to warm up the shoulders with gentle movements, really reach up, lift those armpits, those ribs up on the top of the inhale. Exhale, hands down. Few more times like that. Imagine you're swimming through water, or you're a bird and you're just moving your wings. Whichever visualization works for you, just to help you enjoy this. Feeling the spaciousness, the expansion. You're probably feeling your shoulders start to warm up by now. Few more. Exhale completely. All right, we're gonna do one more shoulder stretch. So as you can see, I'm always combining a little bit of stretching, a little bit of warming up, and back and forth, because this is the right way to stretch. If we stretch when we're completely cold, then we could potentially that could lead to injuries. So I'm going sideways so you can see me. Make sure that you're sitting on something. It could be a bolster, it could be a blanket, whatever it is. We're going to bring one arm to the side, palm facing backwards, and then bring the hand behind you. So I'm going to go all the way around so you can see me. So I guess this is the beginning stage. One hand is just the sacrum, lumbar spine, and then see if you can start walking that hand up any amount. So you might have to kind of wiggle and move your hand, your forearm in any way so that you can start bringing the hand up the spine any amount. It doesn't have to be as high as me. We're trying to get an internal rotation of the shoulder. So let me see how you guys are doing. All right, so can't really tell, but as long as it doesn't feel painful, then you're doing okay. Now, relax the shoulder down and feel that internal rotation of the shoulder joint. With the other arm, we're going to bring the arm around and up, and then bend the elbow, open the armpit, and then bring the other hand, the top hand, behind your back. Maybe your fingers touch. Maybe you can even grab your fingers, or maybe not. Maybe just here. It doesn't matter. As long as you feel that you're getting some level of stretch. Whatever flexibility, mobility situation you have today, that's what it is. We don't have to compare ourselves to anybody else. Keep opening up that armpit. Keep lengthening the neck. Let me get a little closer to see how you guys are doing. Yeah, all good. So keep lengthening the neck. Keep opening the armpit. Keep pointing the elbow up to really feel the opening there. Beautiful, David. Excellent work, everybody. Keep lengthening the crown of the head. Close your eyes and breathe. Feel both elbows pointing in opposite directions. 3-part inhale, 3-part exhale. These are movements that we typically don't do with our shoulders. And that's the reason why we need to do them in class, because otherwise we never get that kind of mobility and our shoulders start to get tighter and tighter and tighter. Beautiful. Unwind, undo the top arm, then undo the bottom arm and just shake it off a little bit. You might feel a little sensibility because we've just gone very deep. Every time we do a deep stretch, we need to bring back some lubrication into the joints. That's why we move them like chicken wings. Doesn't have to look pretty. It's fine. All right, let's do the other side. So in this case, it's the left arm, but doesn't matter. Just the other arm. Bring it to the sacrum and then start walking that hand up. Any amount. You might notice that it's different. In my right arm, it's much tighter. In my case, I cannot go up that high. So once you think you've reached your top, relax and let that internal rotation happen. Then with the other arm, lift it up. Open up the armpit, point the elbow up, bend that elbow, and then maybe try to bring those hands together a little closer. They don't have to touch. In this side, I cannot grab. Some people use straps or belts to help themselves sustain this. We'll do that in another class today. I just wanted to show you the basic stretch. So really feel the internal rotation and find that point where you can just relax. Pointing the elbows, one up, one down. Lengthen the spine, crown of the head is long. And just hold it here for a few more seconds. Deep inhale. Complete exhale. Visualize those joints. Visualize the head of the upper arm twisting within all that girdle. So it's not just the muscles, the soft tissues, the ligaments, the tendons, the fascia around the muscles that are being stretched now. A few more breaths here. This is not everybody's favorite stretch, but it's just really good for us. Deep inhales, complete exhale. Beautiful. Start to unwind the top arm, then the bottom arm, and once again we're going to shake it a few times. You can do circles, you can do just like, whatever feels right for you, just to remove that tension. All right, so today is a shoulders, neck, and spine. Let's continue warming up. This time we're going to bring our arms to the sides and then really open up the chest. Bring the hands as far back as you can. Lift the chin up a little bit. Really feel your chest, the clavicle, the pectoral muscles opening up. Feel the stretch in the biceps, so really pulling the hands up. The spine is still long and spacious. On the exhale, we bring the arms forward, start to bend the elbows and bring the sides of the forearms together as we round our spines chin to chest. Feel the stretch in the lower back, the middle of the back. Feel the stretch in the outside of the shoulders. On the inhale, we open up the wings once again. Lift the chin as much as comfortable. Broaden your chest. Feel that spine. Bending backwards gently. Shoulder stretch. Exhale, we round forward, navel to spine. Bring elbows and forearms together. Round the spine. Pull the navel in. Let's continue like this dynamically on the breath. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, round elbows together. Close your eyes and just have a little fun. Notice how good it feels to move when we're moving in a larger range. Still within the safety zone, but noticing how good it feels when we stretch our bodies, removing tension, removing tightness. One more like that. Really feel the belly, the chest expand. Exhale, round the spine. All right, bring your hands onto the knees. We're going to go for a spinal twist. So we're going to bring the right hand outside the left knee, the left hand on the floor behind us. Lengthen the spine. We're going to be using mostly our lateral core and abdominal muscles to help us twist. The arms help us maybe 10-20%. All right, so inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Pull the navel in. Bottom of the breath, we twist and turn a little bit more towards the back. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, twist any amount. Maybe bringing your chin a little closer to your back shoulder. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, navel in and twist. So good for our digestive system, our spine, our nervous system. On the next inhale, lift the arms up high, prayer. Stretch those hands, those fingertips stretching all the way up. Engage your entire body. On the exhale, we twist towards the other side. The left hand outside the right knee. The other hand on the floor behind you. Floor or block or whatever you can find. Lengthen the spine. Top of the breath. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, twist, pull the navel in. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist, feel the stretch in the waist. Feel the vertebrae twisting on its axing. One more inhale. Exhale, twist. On the next inhale, lift the arms up high, prayer. Shoot those arms up. Engage those shoulders. Anchor down your sits bones. Exhale, bring the prayer down through the midline. All right. So again, this is we're going to be using the blanket. So fold the blanket, or we're going to use this for padding. So just place the blanket underneath you like I am. The knees and the kneecaps can get injured rather easily. That's why we always want to have something under our knees. So we're going to do thread the needle. We start in hands and knees. So we're all going to meet with shoulders over wrists and hips over the knees. Okay, so once we're there, everybody's looking good. Yes, really press the floor away. As you engage your shoulder muscles, pressing the floor away, you will notice your shoulder blades drawn away from each other. When you don't do that, your shoulders collapse, the shoulder blades come together. We really want to push the shoulders and the arms, the hands down. Okay, so this is the correct way of being in tabletop. We're going to bring the left hand underneath our face on the floor. Then we're going to lift the right arm to the side and up any amount. If this is very strenuous for your neck, you can also bring your right hand behind the head and let your spine twist. Top of the breath. On the exhale, we're going to thread the needle by bringing the right arm underneath us, placing the shoulder on the floor. Using our left arm to help us twist a little more, relax the head, relax the spine, lengthen the spine, tailbone to crown, feel the twist. On the next inhale, unthread the needle, lift the arm to the side and then up, feel the twist, top of the breath. Exhale, thread the needle, top of the shoulder and side of the head on the floor. On the next inhale, unthread the needle, arm to the side and up, feel the spinal twist. Exhale, thread the needle, and we're going to hold it here. So you might want to reposition your left hand to place it vertically under the left elbow and use that as leverage to help you twist your spine any amount. Feel the stretch of the shoulder. If you're very bendy and you already have a practice, you might want to half bind. So bringing your left arm around the waist and tucking your fingers inside the hip crease of the right leg. Just make sure your neck is still relaxed. Few breaths here, so good for our shoulders. Feeling the twist. Deep breath, relaxing the internal and external organs. If you're half binding like me, bring the hand back down. We're going to unthread the needle and notice how all of a sudden you can twist so much more than we started doing this exercise. That's the magic of thread the needle. I still haven't figured out exactly how that works, but it works. Let's bring out the right hand just below our face on the floor. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. So start bringing your left arm to the side and up, possibly hand behind the head if that makes it a little more available to you. And then exhale, thread the needle, left shoulder, left side of the head on the floor, just for a moment. On the next inhale, unthread the needle, bring that arm up, feel the stretch. Exhale, thread the needle, shoulder, side of the head on the floor. On the next inhale, unthread the needle, feel the twist in the spine. This time we're going to hold, so thread the needle and hold for a little longer. Reposition the right arm to place the hand, the palm just vertically under the elbow, and use that as leverage to help you twist a little bit more. You can stay here. You can lift the right arm and bring the back of the hand towards the back, or even half bind, bringing the fingertips inside the hip crease. Make sure your neck, your face, your tongue, your mouth, everything is relaxed. Deep inhale. Complete exhale. These binds are just there to help us twist a little deeper. They look very cool, but it's not available to everybody, and that's totally fine. Few more breaths here. If you're half binding, let go of the bind, bring the right hand on the floor. On the inhale, unthread the needle, lift the left arm around and up. Feel how you can really bring that arm so much higher than before. Exhale, bring the hand back on the floor. We're going to finish class with a child's pose, so make your knees wider, big toes to touch, and slowly bring your hips towards the heels, then slowly the elbows on the floor. And then finally, forehead to the floor. Relax the neck. Negotiate the space between your thighs with your belly and your rib cage. So maybe make your knees a little wider if that makes it more accessible to you, so that you can relax completely. If it feels better to bring one side of the face on the floor, that's totally fine. Breathe deeply into your chest, your shoulders. Breathe into your belly, your lower back, your pelvic floor. It's completely relaxed. If you brought one side of the face on the floor, just turn your neck the other way to get an equal stretch. Surrender, letting go. If you notice there's any muscles that are still contracted or resisting, just let go. Allow your body to just melt onto the floor as an act of connecting to the moment, to the present moment. Few more breaths here. Feel the ribs expand, the space between the ribs as you inhale. Exhale, letting go of any tension in the body. On the next inhale, use your hands to push yourself back up and swing your legs around. We meet again in a cross-legged seat. Bring your hands to heart center. Relax the shoulders, lengthen the spine, bow your head down. Feel the stretch in the neck and the shoulders. So we bow in gratitude. Gratitude to our practice. So for each one of you, feel this gratitude to your bodies, to your practice, for your coming to class today, for your self-care practice. These are challenging times. More than ever, we need our self-care practice. So slowly open your eyes, lift the head. Namaste. Namaste to all of you who are taking the class with me live, and to those of you who are watching this later as a recording. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. May you shine and share what you build today in class with everyone you run across today.